y'all.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I beg y'all, please. Next topic, please. Listen, hit that like button. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit getting crazy passionate in this motherfucker. Like, next topic, right?
Accountability, man. It's a hell of a drug, man.
How do you think the impact of pornography is affecting relationships today?
Elaborate.
Do y'all think, obviously, because we live in this hypersexual like era now, right, where everything is just, everything is just out on display, right? Mm-hmm. Sex is so accessible. Do you think that pornography or, the amount of pornography nowadays, is that hurting relationships or even just human beings now? Do you think that's hurting children now too?
Hurting children,
hurting relationships, hurting society. Goddamn, like
I mean, I ain't finished.
You mean like OnlyFans and shit? That's what
I can give you an example. Like, all right, so like, some dudes could look at porn, right? Mm-hmm. And then when we see a woman, we think, long as we pouncing in that shit, we doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Some dude may have the illusion that, okay, I'm doing it right because I seen this nigga kill her pussy. He did it like bat. But really and truly, you may not be pleasuring this woman at all. You get what I'm saying? Just pounding her walls ain't doing it. So there's other examples, but that's just a little example.
When you watch porn, there's really no passion. It's just really just fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that has cultivated to a generation who just looks at sex as just fucking and not like really love or passionate or things of that nature. So,
love language, all that shit.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I think pornography sucks when it comes to like how much it affects relationships. 100%. Because even like, it's like like you said, niggas is just there doing whatever they saw on TV, and that's not it. Because you don't even get like, you know what I mean. I'm not saying like you gotta eat the box. I don't know if I can say pussy, but anyways, I don't know. I mean, you don't gotta. I'm not saying you gotta eat the box, but like some niggas don't even. Like if they had you, if they were to like want you, they don't even know what the fuck to do because they never like really, you know what I mean? Because it's
like another thing too is like. In porn we see women squirting all the time, right? So women will think that, damn, why am I not squirting like these other women? Like she's like a fire hose in that motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Which is not like, not every woman is a squirter, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, is that a form of pressure because guys are like, damn, why is she not squirting like a water hose? Oh, your pussy must be broke, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So have y'all ever experienced that like that pressure for like, to live up to like these porn social expectations?
No. I mean, you have to, it's like, for me, I feel like a lot of people, some people feel like they like watching porn with their partners. Mm-hmm. So, like, it really depends on who you asking. Mm. But, I mean, generally speaking, yes, porn does have some kind of psychological effect on men and women.
Yeah.
Because, okay, a young boy, like, because usually a lot of times when, I guess, like, junior high school, kids are watching porns, mirror words. Kids are watching porn from, like, elementary and younger, right? So it's kind of messing us up at a very young age on how we view sex. So a lot of the times we're just going in with assumptions. The guy's going in, think he's doing it right. The girl's like, okay, I think this is how we should feel, especially if they're both virgins or whatever. But I feel like in order to have a healthy adult like sexual relationship, there has to be like that open communication. Like the man has to be willing to hear feedback and vice versa. So like it really just has to be like communicate like what you want, So I mean, that's the only thing.
I'll tell you a story. I remember my first time, right? This is exclusive. I don't think I ever talked about this before.
Dailyrapupcrew exclusive.
My first time, right?
Eating ass or
stop it? Like I don't do that. Yo, come on, I'm trying to be.
Okay, my apologies. He gonna tell that story another time.
Right. So my first time, right? I went, I was talking shit crazy on some like J. Cole shit when he was talking to that song. Mm-hmm. I was talking my shit, like, you get what I'm saying? And she was older than me or whatever, so I felt like I had to talk my shit because, like, she was dealing with older men at the time. Mm-hmm. So when I got in the pussy, I thought because I was watching porn, I thought you just... I tell you, I came so quick in that pussy, like, you know what I'm saying? It was pathetic, like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know anything about pacing myself, like, I didn't know about any other positions necessarily, so I thought that was the purpose of sex, is to go in there as fast as I could, hit it as hard as I could, and then she was going to receive pleasure, like, you get what I'm saying? So my experience, my first time experience was, was bad because of, what I was consuming as far as the porn industry, like, you know what I mean? So obviously, I didn't have the best.
But did y'all have a conversation, like prior, like or?
Now she actually, I tell you how I knew I was in trouble. because
Because she was there like.
I came I was sweating bullets too. I was in like I ran a marathon.
It was at
I
this
never
moment.
forget this, bro. She patted me on the shoulder. And was like, she said, "You could stop if you want." And I just
Nigga
knew,
said I
like,
did already.
I just felt it was just so disappointing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, like, you know what I mean? It's
Yo,
like that.
I'm a girl tell you can stop if you want.
But it was a tap on the shoulder, like she felt like bad for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like,
I'm gonna get my revenge. You better get your revenge, brother.
That's like
I
the
need to
tap
get my
on the head
revenge,
on her date. Like
that is, she did ghost me, by the way, but that was my first ghost ever. Like,
yo,
and it was deserved. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm the only one that had a different experience with porn though. Like I feel like porn taught me a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
You was watching the right porn.
positions, know what I mean, how to foreplay, all that shit,
But
bro. Like,
What porn is teaching foreplay?
I like-
You gotta
I like-
put that
I like-
link because
I like-
niggas with that shit.
I like pornos with storylines.
See,
Nigga want
that's
the
the
story
porn
all
that's
day.
not. You don't see those no more. You don't see
Zane
those on
Chronicles
story.
and
Like
shit, like,
you
you
start
know
with
what
the
I'm saying?
kitchen and
I
come
had
in.
HBO when I was younger. Like,
Oh, nigga
That's the right
nigga was
porn.
staying up
There
late.
is
Like,
right
I'm saying
porn.
BET Uncut. Like, I'm saying, like,
Real sex, take 3.
yeah, so
Oh,
I
that was
had a
good.
different experience with porn. Like porn has taught me a lot. Now I mean, if I need to learn a new trick, now I mean, I do some research. You know what I
fuck
mean?
you
So-
typing new tricks? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do think that porn could help certain people when, you know, you're not vocal and you don't know how to communicate to your partner. Something you may want to try or something new. You could just go to this video at 5 minutes and 42 seconds.
15, right?
Do that. You know what I'm saying? So it might be easy, but I do also think that it's hard for younger children. I feel like now, like, it makes you feel like you got to have sex as soon as you get in a relationship with somebody.
So-
I
for
mean,
younger
if you
people.
masturbating, it's perfect. You don't think?
What?
Porn? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you're young.
Like, I feel like, I mean, nowadays, like, it'll be fine if you're by yourself.
I don't like to
and
do
doing
masturbation by myself. I have to have it with a partner. So even if I'm masturbating, my partner
yeah, I
has
think
to do
men
it.
prefer to be intimate with.
I want my
another
rough
woman,
ass
like,
hands on my. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I hear
Lady
that a
hands
lot.
on
A
it.
lot of niggas be like, nah, I gotta get some cheeks because this
Yeah.
is not it.
Yeah, women have got all these toys.
I'll
now,
take
like,
the
you know
happy
what I'm
ending from my
saying?
lady. I don't care. I'll take she tired. Give me the happy ending.
I mean, if cheeks is accessible, then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously you gonna choose the cheeks over.
Yeah.
Would y'all be offended? Let's say you're in a relationship and your boyfriend sends you a video of, you know, a woman, you know, giving another guy a head, and he's like, "Yo, babe, you should do it." Like he's kind of insinuating, like, "Yo, you should do
A
a
little
little
tutorial?
bit." Yeah, like,
tutorial?
would y'all get offended by that? Like,
I would
No,
laugh.
I wouldn't
think
I wouldn't need that. I wouldn't need
Facts,
that.
like,
But
you wouldn't need
if-
that.
I wouldn't
Like,
need it.
oh, you
But
wouldn't need
if-
that?
I could give less.
But
than
if
you,
he-
but-
Oh
Facts,
shit!
like,
you
I'm
know
like,
what I'm saying?
why are we? Anyway, but if that happens, then yeah, like that's. I feel like when you're in a relationship, you should be able to talk about those things, and like, you know, you don't gotta show. I mean, to send a tutorial is crazy though.
Yes.
But you could be like, you could be like, yo, because. But that's the thing though. I'm very
That's
vocal about that.
communication, right?
I'm
Like,
super
You
vocal about that.
you said you would laugh though, right?
I would laugh.
You're not gonna take it seriously.
I would find it. I mean, if he said it to me,
I'll
like,
watch it. We're
like, yo, I want
that,
this.
that right there. You
I
want?
would laugh. I would.
You
I
gonna
would
do it, though?
laugh. I mean,
This is your man.
sure. I don't.
Sure. Listen, ladies and gentlemen,
Sure.
like, you know what I'm saying, I
I
don't know
hope-
what the
I
fuck.
mean-
Like,
But you
I
said,
would hope I'm doing it right the first time, so I won't have to be sent the video.
You said
So-
you said earlier that something about sex is better when you communicate. You
Right.
said something.
No, I'm not. He's not wrong. I'm
Right.
gonna
No,
laugh.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm
If
saying-
I'm gonna do it, I would hope I don't have to get a tutorial. But sure, yeah, I'll do it. But
I mean, people is different. I mean, sometimes
you know, our tutorial is wild. I mean, I'm just like, I don't know.
it's
not.
not. There's
No,
communication.
Wild
though,
as in like it's funny because I would never think that someone would send me that. That's what I mean. But you know,
But it's better than being like, oh yeah, my ex used to do like this.
Yeah.
You know what I
that'd
mean?
be
I'd rather
wild,
get
yeah.
a video and be
Okay,
like,
yeah.
okay,
Do
so
you
this is
think-
how.
no, I'm like, yo, where
You
did
know
that
what I
video
mean?
from?
Like-
It gotta be somebody you
Do
do
you
because I got
think
questions.
you receive criticism
The video
well?
was his ex. Like, you know what I'm
Huh?
saying?
Do you think
Like,
you handle criticism well?
absolutely not.
Yeah. How you
Why-
know that?
why you answering?
Please explain. No, how do you know this about me? I would like to know.
Because you seem like a very combative type of person. You always want to get your point across. We just communicate to you. A guy is trying to communicate. Maybe a guy's trying to communicate to you how he wants to receive oral pleasure, and you're number one, you're laughing at it, and then number two is like, I guess.
You think
like,
I'm laughing as in like, no, I'm laughing because it's like, oh, this is funny. Like, that's just my sense of humor.
The follow-up was, sure, I guess. It was no like, you know what I mean?
How does that make me come back? All right, okay, cool.
No, I'm not saying that makes you combative. Cool. I'm just saying.
No, that's another strategy. The flip. You're doing it.
No, because I'm not.
Okay, I'm the victim now.
No, okay. I'm not going to argue back and forth when somebody just said, he just made an assumption that I'm combative.
Happy she changed that shit.
I'm not about to argue with you. It's cool. It's your opinion. It ain't going to affect my life.
True.
It should be constructive criticism, right?
Okay, cool.
It's only constructive if you take it.
It's not like, oh my God, she said this about me and I'm going to go home and cry. I'm like, all right, cool.
I'm not trying to paint you out to be this like horrible person. I think you're an attractive woman. I think that you could use a couple of works in some areas. That's all, like to make you more attractive. You know what I mean?
Okay, I appreciate the feedback. Thank you.
As a man, I'm speaking as a man.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Thank you for your feedback.
Are you taking that into account?
I know.
That's it. That's
you know, you heard it in my voice. There's no need for me to lie.
That's why I had to make sure, man. I wasn't trying to assume.
Because I can make a lot of assumptions about him, but like I don't.
So what would you assume?
Personally,
what would you assume about him?
I don't know him. Personally, like it takes me a while to get to know somebody because like you don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know how he's feeling at this very. He's done this a lot of times, right? I am a very passionate person. I'm a very passionate speaker. So you're not getting like it's not like, oh, I'm on a date with him, so I'm showing him a different side of me. So yeah, you're getting, I don't know, raw, I suppose, or you're just getting an uncut version of me because you're asking me like specific questions that are like can be charged. So yeah, you're gonna get a different energy out of me. Does that sum up my whole life? No. So I'm not taking it like.
Sums up your whole life.
What I'm saying is I'm not taking. It's like, okay, cool. You know, what you want me to do?
Somebody gonna accept me how I am, right?
Somebody is.
Fellas, good luck out there. Like